Hello, I'm Mickey Cafino, and I'm one of the owners of Pet Porter, and this is the launch of our Pet Porter TV, and I'm really super excited today because I'm not only with the founder and the narrator for Pet Porter TV, but also the famous and infamous, one of my dearest, closest clients, who was actually featured with us in Entrepreneur, Bloomberg, and Fortune magazine in the June issue with her gorgeous King Cavaliers, Millie.
Yay!
And I'm so happy. And Sean, I'm going to let you kind of lead because, you know, the reason we wanted to come out with Pet Porter TV was just to look at their lifestyles and why they chose these breeds. And you as the founder, you've got this amazing opportunity to go with athletes, famous rappers, and see their lifestyles. Like an MTV Cribs.
I think
and
your
their
lifestyles
dogs
are probably a lot more fun than mine.
Oh, I don't know. You got three amazing girls.
I do.
But, you know, like what it is to have King Cavaliers, taking care of this breed of dog, what it's like to groom them, feed them, is there a special diet, walking, and why you chose this majestic, beautiful puppy. So, and you know, I don't know if anybody knows this, but these dogs went through a photo shoot all day. But we did a great job. We loved it. Yeah. So, Sean, you know, as the founder, you know Pet Porter. How many dogs do we see in the different breeds, size? Some of them are, and then some of them are just like, they lay there and they're just like these ones. So, you know, I know you've got a ton of questions for Millie.
Absolutely. I'm Sean Lynch, founder of Pet Porter. Super excited to be here with the wonderful Millie Thomas and these well-behaved fur babies she
sometimes.
But oh my God, are they not beautiful though?
They're sensational. And you know, at Pet Porter, we see tons of dogs, and we can tell when someone really gives their animals the attention, detail that they need to advance. So, what are some of the things that you do for your dogs to actually get them prepared to incorporate with your family? Like, what do you do when they are extremely anxious? You know, how do you calm them so they can continue to make you guys calm as a unit?
Well, we first of all, we adore our dogs. As you said, we love our babies. This is Francis. This is Murphy. Murphy's 10. Francis is 5. And we chose this breed because they are the snuggly breed. They will sit all day and snuggle in your lap, and it's just a, like you said, a very calming effect that these dogs can have on our family members, and especially after a long busy day, you know, all of us going in thousands of different directions. At the end of the long day, to have them just snuggled up, and we all just sort of fight over who gets to hold the dogs, and they just bring so much joy, so much love, and so much life into our home. And that is the main reason we chose the breed, because we've had other breeds. We've learned from mistakes over the last. My husband and I have been married for about 25 years. We've had lots of dogs. This breed, we got the second one because we just loved this one so much, and they do require a lot of attention. They do need to be taken to the vet a couple of times a year. And then, you know, when stranger things come up, like this one stepping on a nail, and just things happen, just as it would with your own children. And they are groomed occasionally because of the shedding and just keeping them maintained and helping our house to stay a little bit cleaner. And the main thing that we do for our dogs is taking them to a special boarding facility that we love, but it's far. It's not too far. It's about 30 minutes away. But having to juggle the driving them there, getting them home when you're trying to leave for a trip, and we're trying to arrive home from a trip, that the time continues to change. It's difficult to be able to manage that delivery of the dogs, picking up of the dogs,
especially with three girls
for breeding.
That's gotta be
for boarding.
But yes. Time constraints. I
think
is. That, you know, that was one of the things, as Sean had shared, is we're partners with this company. I said, you know, if you're a busy mom, and I was a single mom with triplets, a serial entrepreneur, time really came to be a big factor for me. 20 minutes there, 30 minutes here. And then how do I juggle just to take them to doggy daycare or the groomer or the boarder? I couldn't do it, and I felt guilty because I was still needing to get my kids to soccer, to football, to wherever I needed to go.
Yes.
And it seemed to be a great kind of passion for you. You wanted to be, these dogs are your children now for you. You really had to bounce that time.
Yes.
Yes, and I thought, you know, so one of the things that, you know, I really was interested in, I know you and I discussed it, it was about feeding them. And is there a special diet for these dogs? Do they require something? Because I know my one girlfriend buys hamburger and cooks it for her
Well,
dog.
I don't go that far. I do have, you know, food that I've chosen that I think
That you like.
that doesn't have the additives in it.
But they're easy to feed, these dogs. They don't require a special diet. They're low maintenance.
Yeah, but they do eat twice a day, and they're hungry early, and they want to eat at a certain time. They know when it's food time, so you got to be there.
And they're barking, don't they, when they want you to do?
Oh yeah,
How are they with your kids?
great. They are.
Brilliant.
They follow them around, and
If you were to pick a dog again, would you pick a King Cavalier?
for sure.
Why?
And we did this time. We would do it again.
Yeah.
Because of everything that I've just said. They are just joys. They just bring love and peace.
Aw.
And
Well, we always have a game we play with friends as business partners. We talk about it. And this is Sean's favorite game. He always says
Okay.
one word,
To describe
each one of your dogs.
each one of your dogs.
One word to describe their personality.
Okay. This one is a snuggle love. Is that a good word? That's one
Yes,
word, right?
that's what-
Snuggle love.
Love it.
Snuggle love. One word. This one is prissy pot. She
I love
sits and looks as if she is better than everyone,
So that's your diva dog.
and does this,
Aw.
and it's just hilarious.
She is. You know, I think that one of the things for a lot of people when they get a dog and they have a pet and it becomes their children, safety and really truly knowing that your dog is entrusted with other people. And I feel really honored that Millie's part of Pet Porter, but what was the one thing that made you choose our company? Because that was important to me, why people want to do business with our company. And not that there's a lot of companies that do what we do at the level that we do, because we've really personalized our brand and personalized our service and made it about a community partnership. What made you want to pick Pet Porter?
Without a doubt, there was one big reason, and that is because I know you. I know you. I know that I can trust you. I know that everything that you put your heart into is solid. I know that
Yes.
everything that you touch is real, and what you say is what you mean and is true. And I can trust you with my dogs and the people that you hire and the people that you send to my home and that you allow to become a part of your company as the drivers. That's so important to me. I mean, to make an Uber call for somebody to come to my house to pick up my dogs and deliver them somewhere, I have to have a level of trust that is much more so, it sounds crazy, than a human getting into the Uber,
Absolutely.
which
But
doesn't
you
really make a
know.
lot of sense, really, when you think
doesn't.
about it. But it is. You're nervous because you're not there to see what's happening or who
Yes.
the person is, and
I'm
if you're
coming
not
into your
home
home.
and they're coming in and getting knowing who the founder is and who is doing the hiring, and that is everything to me.
You know, we had shared about relationships and, you know, cultivating them and building them. Everybody that does business within our company, and I think that's one of the real heartfelt things about this business, because these are our children, the extension of our life, and we live our life for our pets. I mean, what we would do and pay for in this industry is astronomical, but I really loved the fact that you made a very humane thing to me. And I've said this to people, you know, there's something to be said about building and cultivating business and personal, but to pray about it. And you're a very, very Christian woman. And I love that you said a prayer for people and their pets. And you truly put a passion to what you say you mean. And that says something, it speaks volumes. And anybody that does business with Pet Porter and does business in any type of commodity, industry, entrepreneurship has to have passion. And that's where our pets come into.
Yeah.
They become our passion, don't
Yes, they do.
they? And it really means something. And I think the founder said it best to me, you know, when Shauna and I talked about being community partners and making a difference in workforce development and prison reform and making a difference in lives. Pets are part of our lives. They help us with mental health, feeling safe. And you know what? It's unconditional love. And there is something to be said about that, isn't it?
Yes.
Pet Porter is America's first pet transportation app. You can download it. Please do so. I have had a magnificent time with the wonderful Millie Thomas, such a class act, as well as her dogs. They're all class acts, and we really appreciate you for taking the time.
Well,
Thank you.
Honored. Thank you so
Well,
much.
We're super thankful too. And you know what? Thanks so much for, you know, bringing this to the forefront and letting us see what it is on all sets of eyes, because we all have a mission statement in life. Download Pet Porter TV, be a part of it. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. We'd love to have you. And if you have a dog or a pet that you feel can make the cut for the next brand ambassador for the next year, we're giving away $10,000. It was $5,000, but we decided we want to put the money with the people and their pets. Put your dog, put your submissions, go to Instagram, Facebook, and be a part of Pet Porter and the TV. If your dog or cat you think has what it takes, we want them on Pet Porter. Thanks so much. Make it a great one, and guess what? Love your pets.
Yay!
Thanks, Millie.
Thank you for having me.